everyone.
What's up?
Today I am going to take you 100 years back. I'm going to take you on a journey that I tried to find a while back and never was able to find. I'm going back and I'm going to look for it again. Angie the Green-Eyed Angel is coming with me, so you might see two versions. I have a backstory on this place. Hopefully we can find it, and hopefully we don't get bit by a snake.
I'll sniff it out, the place we're looking for.
See you when we get there. Come on, jump in the car, let's go. Hello everyone, I am here at Centralia. There's supposed to be a ghost town here. We tried to research it in the past and we never was able to find it. Now they've moved the entrance and I remembered how to get back to close to where it was from the other entrance. Now I'm not sure, but we're gonna see what we can find. This was a ghost town. This town had tidewater cedars. And look at the size of that tree. Look at that man standing by the tree. And here was the whole town, which is, there's really nothing left to it now. I was hoping we were going to be able to find it, but the people that are working here, they have no clue what I was even talking about. They probably didn't even know this sign was back here. Hello everyone. I am at Centralia Ghost Town, where it once sat. I'm near the location where the town once was. The town's name was Centralia. The town had over 1,500 men, women, and children, and it was a hustling little town at one time. The town was, the town had like a pharmacy, they had a theater, they had a post office, they had a hotel, and they had a store. The store that they had in this little town stocked more goods than the stores in Tampa and the stores in Jacksonville. So that, you know, this little dinky town with 1,500 people had more merchandise than the big stores in Tampa that have, I don't know, thousands and thousands and thousands. Probably, Tampa probably has 300,000 people maybe, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how many people they have, but this little dinky town had a lot of stuff. And people came from everywhere to shop in this little town. The town's economy was based on lumber. The forest in front of me once held over 15,000 red tidewater cedar trees. But today, you know, we look around and all we see is like the oak trees, the palm trees. You know, we don't see any of those tidewater cedar trees because the town of Centralia, they took them all down, they cut them all up. They had a lumber mill. The saw to that lumber mill was able to cut more planks of lumber than any other saw had since or then. So they had a record-breaking mill cutting through the forest of the cedar at an alarming rate. I mean, boom, and it was over. This town was, you know, it's been over 100 years since this town was here. The mill closed over 100 years ago when the supply of cedar ran out. Then the jobs, you know, quickly dried up. There was no employment, and the population dropped. In 1920, the census records show that there was still 417 people living in this town. 4 years after that, so 1924, the post office closed. Slowly, the moisture of the soil consumed the whole land. It consumed all the houses, so that, you know, the houses were built out of wood. The houses were consumed and rotted, and, you know, the wood just went down into the soil and they were gone. So there was, you know, there's not much left of Centralia Ghost Town. Maybe a couple of foundations, a couple of, you know, brick walls, or so I'm hoping that we can find it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it. We're gonna check this place out and see if we can find it. I know we tried to look for it before and we failed. Now they have remodeled and the entrance is not where it was, so I remembered how to get from the other place all the way back to where it was, or where we were looking, and then, you know, we failed, we didn't find it. But now that they close off that entrance and we have another entrance 3 miles up the road, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. And the 3 guys that are working here, they don't know nothing. They never even heard of Centralia Ghost Town, and they look like they could have lived in Centralia Ghost Town. So, I don't know. I don't think we can drive our cars back there, so I think it's gonna be a lot of hiking. Maybe the ghost of Centralia Ghost Town, maybe we can sit right here, because it was in the middle of US 19 and then west. So we're on the west side of US 19. US 19 is now a road, so back then it wasn't a road, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it, but we may be able to sit right here and do some EVPs and see if anybody from Centralia Ghost Town that lived there would like to communicate with us. See what they have to say. I don't know. We will see, and I'll be right back. To be continued. I was told that there is supposed to be a monument that was put up for Centralia Ghost Town. I haven't found it yet. The guys that here did say that there was some kind of monument put up out on US 19. So when I get ready to leave here, I am going to look around for it and see if I can find it. This is a beautiful place, and you know, it's just land. That's all it is land. So can you imagine a hustly little town with 1,500 or 15,000, 1,500 people? You know, I think it would have been neat. And it was about 100 years ago. So we are sitting here. Angie's got the spirit box, and we're gonna do some EVPs, I think. So hopefully we get some EVPs and we can talk to some people from Centralia Ghost Town. So somewhere out here is where the ghost town was. They've got it all fenced off. They're making it like a wildlife where you can go hiking and biking, and you can actually go horseback riding out here too. I guess you bring your horse here. So, but somewhere was that little town, and we have no way to get back there unless we go hiking. But there, you know, it's back in there. I know when I came here before, there was a lady ranger, and she was just getting off work, and she knew where the ghost town was. But she was just getting off work, and she said that if I came back another time, that she would show me. Well, I never made it back. And now I don't see any workers here except for the 3 elderly people up there. They don't know. I mean, you would think they would know about the ghost town, especially they've lived here forever and they're older. So they don't know about it. They never heard about it. When I asked, they thought I was crazy. Ghost town, what are you talking about? So I just don't know. But it's pretty cool out here, and it's got a good backstory. Even if I don't find the place, it would really be nice to find the place. I think it would be cool. But I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. We're waiting and waiting. And I'm not repeating myself today, guys. Not yet, anyways. Cut that part out. Oh boy. So we are going to do some EVPs right up here at this table. And I showed you guys the sign of the ghost town. I mean, there's a sign right there. Those guys work here and they didn't even know about the sign. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm repeating myself again. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Stop it. So I wish the sun wasn't on that sign. It'd be easier for you guys to see. There's one of the tidewater trees. I just could not imagine standing by a tree that tall. That would just be, that'd be wild. That'd be awesome. Look at these guys like sleeping in the tree. But there's part of the town there. And there's part of the town there. It says the town, however, was short-lived, constructed in 1910. The doors of the mill closed for good by 1917. A long final blast of the saw mill whistle served as a death cry, both for the town and for the cypress that sustained it. Centralia, that was the sawmill right there. Centralia's sawmill ability to cut 100,000 boards, 100,000 board feet of cypress per day has never been matched. Wow. See, this is what we're supposed to be able to find out in the woods, but I don't know how we're going to find it. Cypress logs were once dragged up this ramp known as jack slip from the float pond to the sawmill. So I guess they floated the boards up through here. It was easier to pull them if you floated them. It says, nature now reclaims the site, working to erase its mark on the landscape. A few, what does that say, ancient cypress trees still persist deep within the swamp, like the remains of Centralia. They speak powerfully to how something that seems so permanent may quickly vanish if we are not careful. That's true. Wow. Can you believe that a town completely with a dance hall, church, general store, and lodging mill once stood nearby? It kind of is hard to believe, but you know, it was 100 years ago. So it sure would be neat to go in one of those towns. The valuable old trees were impressively gigantic. Hey, somebody else uses gigantic. I use gigantic all the time. One tree was so massive, the foresters had to break it into workable sections with dynamite. The lodging company placed part of the tree on a rail car and displayed it for several weeks. And I'm assuming that's this tree that they're working in, because it was so big. I mean, look at the size of the men up against that tree. Can you imagine? Wow. So you guys can look this up on Google and read a little bit more about the town. But we're going to do some EVPs and see what we come up with. There's Angie.
What's up?
You're dark. Oh, my battery's dying. I gotta go get a battery.
Oh, okay. So if there's any residents of Centralia that would like to be able to speak to us, you can speak to us through this box when we turn it on, and we'll be able to hear some of your replies. Don't follow us home is all I ask. But we'd like to talk to you. So I'm going to turn this box on, and if you'd like to talk to us too, you can talk to us through this box. Any residents of Centralia, when we're finished, you have to go back to where you came from. You cannot follow us. So if you'd like to say anything, you can talk through this box.
We'd like to talk to some of the people from Centralia Ghost Town. Ooh.
What's your name? What was it? Are there any residents of the ghost town with us?
Can you tell me what this town did for money? How did they make their money for the town?
Can you tell me your name? Yes, I can.
Did you tell me how many people lived in this town?
Good to be talked to? What year did you pass away? Is it 1932?
Look that up. 1920. There's still people living here. In 1920, can you tell me how many people were still living in the town?
What year did you move out of this town? Are you a man or a female?
Okay.
A male? What was your name? What? Can you say your name again?
How many Centralia spirits are with us?
I still have another question. What's left of the Centralia ghost town? Is there anything left? Any foundations?
Where was the center of the town located at? Was the center of the town located in the middle of US 19? Can you tell us how to find what's left?
How do we get to the remains of the ghost town? Did you work in the ghost town?
Okay, well, we're gonna go. So are there any final... See, every time I say we're gonna go, stuff comes through. Are there any final words from the other side? of the people that lived in Centralia ghost town? Who's here?
Thanks for talking to us, guys. I'm gonna shut the box off.
May you rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Look at the size of that tree, guys. The base of that tree is big. We're still looking, but we're not finding the location I was at before, but we're still gonna look. I know they are. We're still gonna look. We're gonna keep driving. Trying to find this for you guys. Go stand by that tree so they can see how big it is.
Oh yes.
Put little Angie next to the big ass tree. Snake better not get me.
What's up?
So look how big that tree is, guys. It's really big. The base is, I mean, look at the branches.
Behind it you wouldn't see me.
Yeah, you're right. The branches are even big.
If I knew there was no snake gonna get me, I'd climb it.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
I thought we found a foundation, guys. But it's not looking like it is. It looks like it's a tree down. We're still searching. Look at the sky, guys. Looks like something's on fire. Hope it's not the forest we're driving into. Look, it looks like it is. It looks like the forest that we're driving into is on fire. I hope not.
I hope not too.
Well, car is faster than fire, hopefully.
Here comes the smoky part. Look, somebody's doing something right there.
Maybe they do have a fire out here.
They do. Look at all this shit.
Oh my God, there must have been fires out here.
Do they know it's on fucking
Well,
fire?
I hope so.
This just smells bad. Are they trying to burn the whole place down?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my God, this is memories from my friggin' childhood. The smell. Oh, I don't like it.
This smell is bad. It reminds Angie and me of when our house burnt down in Maryland. The smell, you know, you lost everything and you're devastated, and this is the smell that you remember. I can't believe they're burning the woods. Unless they don't know it's on fire, they gotta know it's on fire.
Then why did they even let us come back here if
That's
they knew
what
it was
I
on
was
fire?
wondering.
Holy
Look at this.
shit. Look at that. Did you see the flames?
No.
Back up.
Centralia Ghost Town on fire.
Back up a little more. That big piece of wood. You see the flames now? Right in the middle?
No, but I can't stand the smell. I'm gonna die
Straight
here.
in the middle. There's flames.
Holy crap.
Oh, they're all over.
Maybe,
all that back
should
there.
we just get out of here and go back the other way, or what should we do?
We're in a car. It's not like...
I know, but the smell's killing me.
I know, the smell sucks.
Alright guys, we don't know what's going on. They let us drive back here, and the woods are on fire.
Them guys don't even know what's going on up there.
No. They're probably the ghosts from... That's it! That's it! Oh, my God!
They're the ghosts!
They are the ghosts from Centralia Ghost Town. That's why they look so old, and
that's why they didn't know anything
that's why
about
they didn't
it.
know anything, because they didn't want us back here. And the woods are on fire.
These woods are on fire!
This girl is on fire.
Look at that tree, like that big huge tree.
Holy
it's up in
crap.
flames.
Oh my God, I gotta back up so they can see it. We gotta get out of here. We're gonna die.
No, we're not.
The smoke is so bad. My eyes are burning. Check out this tree if we can get back there. Oh my God. Oh, it's got flames up at the top.
That's what I said.
Holy shit. Look, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but I hope you can. The damn tree's on fire. I mean, flame and fire. I don't know if they can see it in the camera.
Go down.
Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it. Oh my gosh. They made us pay to come back here, and the woods are on fire. They didn't even tell us. Look at that. Fire! Fire! It's really strong smelling back here.
It's really bad.
We're doing it all for you.
Yeah, let's keep driving, see if we see more flames.
Get me in park, or drive, or whatever it is. Centralia Ghost Town is on fire. I am standing where Centralia Ghost Town once was. And it's on fire. It's crazy. Those guys at the pay station never said, well, the woods are on fire. Just pay and go back there. So we did, and it's really strong. The smell is really strong. But check it out back there. The trees are on fire. Ghost Town is on fire. I'm gonna take some pictures. So everyone, Centralia Ghost Town is on fire. It's on fire on both sides. This behind me is where the Ghost Town once sat. Beyond that is where US 19 is. And it's on fire. I just don't understand. Angie had to get back in the car because the smell is strong. But on this side, we're on a little dirt road. And on this, am I zoomed in? On this side of the dirt road, this is the west side of the dirt road, and it's on fire back there too. We're gonna keep riding and see what we can find. But this is crazy. We come to find the ghost town and it is on fire. Okay, so we found out that the ghost town is down this dirt road. But we also found out that it's bow season and people might be out here hunting wild animals. So we're walking down this dirt road, which is really far, and we're gonna look for it. I wish we couldn't drive back here. We might get stuck. But it's back here. What'd you say? Four-wheeler? We couldn't even come through here with a bicycle.
We just gotta watch out for animals.
Do you got the gun?
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna keep walking. I don't want my battery to die. So I'll get you back when we find something.
No, we're not us the way.
Oh my God, guys, we are still walking. We have a cicada jumping in front of us. It's kind of showing us the way, I guess. I don't know. But we've walked a long ways, and it doesn't look like we're coming to the end of anything. My God, I'd hate to have to run out of here. I know I see feet print too. Holy crap. He said there are foundations back here of the ghost town. He couldn't show us, the guy that we spoke to, because he was working. And I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, guys. God, I look a hot mess.
I'm gonna try another time.
Holy crap. We never made it. The road was never ending. We probably walked a mile. Now we have to turn around and walk a mile back.
Can you bring Tyler's four-wheeler?
Oh, we need his four-wheeler. So noisy. I don't know. We need to bring a four-wheeler. That would be cool though if we could bring the four-wheeler. We'll find out. We need to bring a four-wheeler or something motorized. There's no way.
Getting too old for this crap.
Well, you know, maybe in the fall when the sun's not beaming, we could walk back there. But yeah, I'm too old for this.
Hey,
I tried.
It might be clearer then because they'll have all the wood burn.
Yeah. So hopefully next time, hopefully I can find some kind of motorized car to bring me back here, which would be really cool. We need to go rent a
Go-kart or
a golf cart would get stuck, I think.
yeah, we need a four-wheeler would. The little go-kart would.
Oh, yeah. So we're headed back towards the car. I will see you guys when we get there. Bye. Oh my gosh, guys. We still haven't made it back, and there was a wild animal back there in the woods. We don't know what it was. We couldn't see what it was, but it was making a weird noise. Oh, I think Angie might have got it on her camera. I don't know.
Giving Mom a heart attack.
It's giving me a heart attack. Oh, but we still have a long ways to walk. Look. I'm just like, never gonna make it. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's Angie.
What's up? I was yawning, Bob.
What's up? What's
Didn't
up?
come out right.
We didn't bring a drink with us. So, I'm like out of it. Anyways, I will come back and I will find that piece of property with the foundations. But you know, we're right here. The town was here. That's just what's left of the town. So, yeah. See you when we get to the car. I know it's so far. The road, the car, yay. What the hell was that? What was that?
Snake.
Oh my God. We keep hearing creepy crawlers and all kinds of stuff. We heard so many noises in those woods. It was scary. But we're back to the car, thank God. Get that air conditioner going.
Air condition.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm trying. Holy crap. AC. Ooh, I still smell the burnt fire. Oh my. Well, if you're my age and you have COPD, don't go looking for a ghost town that you gotta walk to. Because that was horrible, and Angie keeps yawning.
It was very horrible. So happy to have air conditioning.
Oh my.
Oh, yes, and Mom decides to tell me after we're already walking that there's people out here hunting with their bows.
But
So
we didn't,
waiting and expecting to get shot in the head with a friggin' arrow.
we didn't see anybody out there, but the guy told us there was people out there.
The gate drained us.
Yeah, I believe those old people at the gate were ghosts. Because we met a young guy that was down here where the forest fire was, and he's the one that told us where it was. So, he's working, he couldn't show us. darn, we could have rode on his little ATV and been back there and been done. But I'm sorry that I didn't make it all the way back there.
I tried.
It was really an adventure today, and I can't wait to see what EVPs we got from the people of the Centralia ghost town. And that will wrap up this video. So peace, guys. I love ya. Peace, Angie. Well, guys, we found the memorial. Right across the street is Centralia Road, and here's the memorial. Town of Centralia. Let's see if I can get close enough where we can actually read it. Town of Centralia. Located a few miles north of Weeki Wachee. The boom town of Centralia sprang up to support the 1,200 mill workers. Wow, there was 1,500 people living in the town, and 1,200 of them were mill workers and their families. So the record-breaking mill cutting, cut that part out. This is a ghost, well, cut that part out. I know when I came here before, cut that part out. Poop.
Shit.
Poop, my battery's dying. Cut that part out. I gotta go get a battery. Well, if you're my age, oh my, I'm tired too. Cut that part out.
Yep.
Gotta stay awake for my fans. What's wrong with us?
They drained us.
The Centralia.
The ghost at
Cut
the
that
gate.
part out.
The ghost at